What if I told you that squats, long considered essential for strong glutes, might actually be undermining your strength after 50? For years, fitness advice has been straightforward: strong hips, strong legs, and a lifted backside all start with squats. And yes, squats are effective, they have their place. They're not harmful, and they aren't useless. But here's a question few ask: are squats, as most people over 50 perform them, truly serving your body the way you think? Let's put this into perspective. The CDC reports that falls are the leading cause of injury-related death for adults over 65. Harvard Health notes that aging joints gradually lose their ability to absorb shocks, particularly in the knees, hips, and lower back. Furthermore, research in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy indicates that hip instability, not leg strength, is a major predictor of balance issues in older adults with chronic lower back pain. Pause for a moment and consider that it's not laziness, lack of effort, or weakness that's the problem, it's instability. Here's the part most people don't realize: while squats target the gluteus maximus, the large muscle that gives your butt its shape, they often fail to engage the gluteus medius. This smaller, deeper muscle is critical for keeping your pelvis level, stabilizing your hips, and protecting your spine as you move. When the gluteus medius is weak, your body begins to compensate. Your lower back overworks, your knees take on more stress, and balance deteriorates. Suddenly, you start to notice things like: why do my hips ache when I walk? Why does my lower back tire so quickly? Why are stairs suddenly more challenging? Most attribute this to aging, but the real cause may be something different: what your body hasn't been training properly. This isn't meant to scare you or suggest you should stop exercising. It's about making sure the movements you do now protect your independence in the years ahead. After 50, true strength isn't just about how much you can lift. It's about balance, hip stability, and the confidence to move safely through daily life. The uncomfortable truth is that many standard exercise routines, including countless squats, were designed for younger bodies, not for adults over 50. And that's not a flaw in you, it's your body asking for a smarter approach. Many adults over 50 stay active. You walk. You move. Some even perform squats regularly. Why? Because you've been told they are key to strong glutes, better posture, and healthy aging. That advice isn't wrong, but it's incomplete. It fails to account for how your body changes after 50. Stabilizing muscles like the gluteus medius often become underactive, and squats alone do little to fix this. When the gluteus medius is underused, your pelvis tips from side to side, knees collapse inward, and your lower back overcompensates. Over time, repetitive squats can reinforce these imbalances, leaving you stiff, sore, and unsteady. Research confirms this. A 2020 study in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy found that weak gluteus medius muscles are strongly linked to lower back pain and hip instability, even in adults who exercise regularly. Another review in Gait and Posture Journal showed traditional squats underactivate the gluteus medius by as much as 50% compared to targeted lateral and side-lying exercises. So what's the solution? Focus on movements that wake up and strengthen stabilizers, not just the large glute muscles. Here are 4 exercises designed to do just that: smart, low impact, and highly effective. Exercise 4, Side-lying hip abduction. This might seem too simple: just lie on your side and lift your leg. But this precision movement directly targets the gluteus medius, the critical muscle that stabilizes your hips. How to do it: lie on one side, bend the bottom leg slightly for support, extend the top leg just in front of your torso, toes pointing down. Slowly lift the leg sideways, pause, then lower with control. Avoid bouncing or rushing, precision matters. Benefits: strengthens gluteus medius for side-to-side hip stability. Reduces knee and lower back stress. Improves single-leg balance. A 2019 study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy showed that adults over 55 performing this exercise 3 times per week improved single-leg balance by 28%, walking stability by 22%, and reduced lower back fatigue in just 6 weeks, without using any weights. Exercise 3, posterior hip abduction. While this looks similar to side-lying abduction, the leg angle and foot rotation make a major difference. This targets the gluteus medius fibers responsible for stabilizing your hips during backward and twisting movements, scenarios where falls often occur. How to do it: lie on your side, position the top leg slightly behind your body, rotate your toes toward the ceiling, lift slowly, then lower with control. Keep your upper body steady. In a 2020 clinical biomechanics study, older adults adding this exercise improved rotational hip control by 37%, reduced lateral sway while walking, and enhanced recovery from unexpected balance shifts, all within 12 weeks. Exercise 2, standing hip drop and side abduction. Walking is excellent, but it only challenges forward motion. Real-life stability requires lateral control, especially for older adults. The hip drop engages the gluteus medius during single-leg stance, critical for stepping safely. How to do it: stand near a wall or countertop, shift your weight onto one leg, lift the other slightly, swing it to the side, allowing the pelvis to drop. Then, use the glute of the standing leg to lift the pelvis back to neutral. Repeat slowly and mindfully. Benefits: improves pelvic symmetry, proprioception, and balance, essential for everyday life, stepping off curbs, dressing, or pivoting safely. Exercise 1, standing hip extension with external rotation. This exercise mirrors real-world movement patterns, training the gluteus medius and deep hip rotators alongside spinal stabilizers. It prepares your body to recover from backward or twisting movements, which squats rarely address. How to do it: stand sideways near a wall or counter, shift weight onto one leg, swing the other leg behind you while rotating your toes outward. Slightly rotate your upper body with the leg. Lift and lower slowly, focusing on control, not height or speed. In a 2021 gait and posture study, older adults performing this exercise improved reaction time to imbalance by 36% and enhanced spinal and hip stabilizer activation over 8 weeks, without lifting weights. The key takeaway: after 50, strength isn't only about lifting heavy. It's about control, balance, and stability. Squats alone don't rebuild these stabilizers, leaving your joints vulnerable and your confidence diminished. These 4 exercises target the muscles most responsible for keeping your pelvis level, hips stable, and spine safe. They're low impact, joint friendly, and extremely effective. Start small. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or perfect health. Lie down, lift a leg, move deliberately. Even small movements today can protect your independence tomorrow. True strength, balance, and stability aren't just aesthetic, they're freedom. Your future self, the one climbing stairs, walking on uneven surfaces, or reaching safely without fear, will thank you for investing in these exercises today. If this guide resonated with you, like, share, and join a growing community of adults over 50 reclaiming balance, strength, and independence through simple, evidence-based exercises.